Heyo, Age here, and today I'm starting a new series on how to win culture. In the last series, while editing, I found that I could have done way better job at explaining things, so that is gonna be the focus on this one. For civilization, my custom RNG picked me Cree, and I do use custom ones so I don't get the leaders I already played with. And rest of the options are Deity difficulty, standard speed. I played a few fun and continents maps, so I will give a go for 7 seas this time, and a large map size for 10 players. In Advanced tab, I also changed resource quantity to abundance, all the rest are left as default. So without further ado, let's jump into the game. Okay, so what do we have to work with here? I see only one good tile to settle, which is this copper tile. We have a little bit of desert, but maybe it's not a big deal, we can surround it with districts or something. But we do have 3 camps in the area. And as Cree we love those, because, well, we can take a look at our civilization bonuses while we're here. All alliance types provide shared visibility, some nice utility, not a game changer though. Our outgoing trade routes grant us +1 food per camp and pasture at the destination. And our trade routes sent to our own cities grant us 1 gold per camp and pasture at the destination. We love trade routes. Also, we are getting 1 trader and trade route capacity after researching pottery technology, which comes very early on. In fact, that's the technology we are going to be going first. And as an addition, whenever our trader is traveling, we are gonna claim all the unclaimed tiles within 3 tiles of our city. So basically, we are gonna be able to get extra tiles without spending money on them. Our unique unit is a scout that costs extra production to build, however it starts with 1 free promotion. And our unique building is Mekawab, which provides us with 1 production, 1 housing and 1 gold if adjacent to luxury resource, and more yields as we progress through the civic and technology trade. So we are interested in making traders, meaning that we are leaning towards commercial hub direction. Which is okay because culture victory essentially needs 3 things. First of all, theater squares for culture and great work slots. Second, holy sites for religious tourism and faith generation. And third, commercial hubs or harbors for trade routes. Depending on the civilization you play and what kind of bonuses you get, you might choose to start with whichever you want. If you get religious bonuses, it's fine to go with religion. If you were playing Greece with Acropolises or something, it's fine to go straight to the theater squares. However, we get the trading bonuses, so we are gonna build up our markets first, and later on we are gonna look to buy ourselves great works of writing and all the other ones as well. We're gonna be sinking in cash. So this is gonna be a little bit slower culture victory, although on Deity, culture victory is usually pretty slow regardless, because the way culture victory works, or tourism victory, let's imagine that we have researched the first 3 technologies already. So each civic has a culture cost. Code of Laws has 20, craftsmanship has 40, and foreign trade has 40. So we have a total of 100. The way tourism works is that each civilization is generating domestic tourists, which are calculated by adding up all research technologies, and we would need to divide it by 100, equaling us with 1 domestic tourist. To get a tourism victory, we need to generate tourism stat and essentially steal the tourists from other empires. Once we have more than other empires, we win the culture victory. I really hate this explanation, but for time being, that's the best I can do. Maybe I can explain it as I make the decisions throughout the game. I don't want to bore you or overcomplicate things. It's not as difficult as it sounds, it's just very ambiguous victory condition. So let's settle our first city and keep scouting around to see the next potential settlers, as well as any potential barbarian camps that would like to invade our lands. And as I mentioned before, I'm gonna be starting with pottery to get that extra trader. And for my production queue, I'm gonna go with 2 scouts. Monument is okay start if you have really bad land, and sculpture allows your city to grow borders, so if you have specific tiles that you want to grow into and faster to have workable tiles in your city, monument is fine. Military unit, if you have something specific in mind, like slinger could be good to boost archery, if you really want that temple of Artemis or archers faster for whatever reason, that's fine. Or you can go with a builder, which would come as a sacrifice of not exploring your territory but making a city more productive. So Essentially nothing is better or worse, just trade-offs, and I like to go with scouts because these tend to pay off very well by capturing tribal villages and generating era score by meeting civilizations and city-states. In the early game, that's the main generation of the era score anyway. As well as while my warriors trying to uncover the lands in the immediate surroundings of my empire, the scouts can go further away and discover anything else that my warrior can't. And we have met our first city-state. We're the first one to meet Auckland, that's why we got a free envoy in there. Auckland wants us to construct preserve, which is not in my plans. I'm going for commercial hubs here. And suzerainty of Auckland would provide extra production on the coastal shallow water tiles. And looking at the map, this is a 7 seas map, so we are gonna have to settle coastally at some point, so maybe grabbing suzerainty of Auckland again at some point would be useful, but not right now. Right now, we keep scouting around. We have a volcanic eruption, which gives us a really nice tile. How much does it cost to buy? 50 gold. Okay, I need to save up a little bit extra before I do that. That's our first goody hood. Nice. Let's see what we can get. And I can afford myself that volcano tile. Let's start working that. That's the best tile in the city for now. We get extra population. I could start making settlers right now, but I would like to get those scouts going and discover more land first. +4 era score for our unique unit. I'm gonna send him towards the north somewhere.
No man ever wetted clay.
And this is our first trader. Let's send it to a city-state for extra 3 gold. And our city-state has been met, Kabul, which doubles our unit experience from battles we initiate. I would prefer to meet some cultural city-states, but oh well. Not very appealing city-state to me. Now I'm gonna start researching horses. As you saw from the bonuses, we get extra yields for trade routes by getting camps and pastures. I don't have any pastures in the Empire, however, horses can only spawn on flatlines that are not in the desert or tundra. So we have 4 near our capital, and there is potential for horses. That would be a nice style to work. Let's go north. And we do have ourselves a barbarian camp. Let's go deal with that. Political philosophy has been boosted as we met another city-state in Buenos Aires. Eureka for writing, foreign trade boost. And Buenos Aires would allow our bonus resources to behave like luxury resources, providing 1 amenity per type. That could be interesting. I don't see too many bonus resources around my empire. I do see 1 rice tile very far away. Other than that, could be nice, but maybe we can get something more interesting in terms of city-states.
That is best.
Code of laws. So, the way I decide whether I go for urban planning or code of laws is by thinking, is there any specific pantheon that I would really like to get? And seeing as we have 3 camps with different luxury resources around our capital, it means that we are gonna have even more camps in the surrounding areas because each continent can only have 4 luxury resources. So if we have 3 camps already in the capital, means that this whole continent is gonna be littered with them. So Goddess of the Hunt would be a really nice pantheon for me to get for extra food and production on camps. Therefore, I'm gonna plug in Discipline to fight some barbarians better, and I'm gonna plug in God King to get access to that Goddess of the Hunt pantheon. And now we can go either towards craftsmanship or foreign trade. Maybe foreign trade isn't that bad to get extra trade route after we settle our cities. And here's our first met civilization. It's an honor to meet you. I'd like to sample your hospitality, exchange the capitals. Some people don't like to do it. I would rather have some information to work, because in Deity, AI usually have a lot of units and they're gonna discover me anyway, so I might as well know where we are, so that I could make myself better informed decisions and start building military if anything comes my way. And I can improve my scout. Let's promote him with, let's go Alpine, go across some hills. And I will send Montezuma a delegation to improve our relationship a little bit. In a culture victory, we like our relationship sorted out, kind of, because open borders with each civilization is gonna give us 25% tourism boost towards that empire. Also, sending trade routes to an empire gonna give us extra 25% tourism boost with that empire. So ideally, I would like to trade with Aztec and have open borders with them at some point, and being more friendly would be nice. Maybe even getting an alliance. Let's keep going. And this one I can send south. Now I'm gonna queue myself 2 settlers to start settling. And how does my land look? Where do I want to settle? So if we would start with a honey tile, that's another camp. So we have continent with 4 camps. That's very rare. And very welcome. Will make our Goddess of the Hunt really good. And if we measure 3 tiles away from the city center, that's the min distance for settling cities, we could have ourselves a circle of cities around our empire. Well, this city looks like shit, so I'm definitely not settling this anytime soon. Maybe if we can build up our trade routes, I could settle it once I research Petra and make him produce things through the traders or something. I don't know, we'll see. But other than that, I'm not burning with desire of settling this city. And we would have 2 coastal cities, which I'm not gonna settle until I have harbors. Otherwise, there's no point in that. They're not gonna have a lot of housing or anything to work with, especially this one. Like, what is this city gonna do? Work some fish tiles? Grow and not produce anything? Nah, mate, that's not how it works. Nobody slacks in my empire. So, naturally, these 2 cities are the first cities I'm going to settle. Get away from my trader. Good boy. I just got it for free. I'm not gonna see it being pillaged.
I am fond of pigs.
I don't want Auckland to steal my barb camp. If Auckland attacks once, can I clear it? Because if I would attack right now, Auckland would probably steal it away. So I would have to fortify for 1 turn and take a gamble. Going. Now we do have horses researched, and there's an argument to be made. Since we have a few camps, maybe I could get myself a Temple of Artemis. Let's check where would I place it. Temple of Artemis, we can speak about it a little bit, is a wonder I really like because it provides 4 food and free housing, but let's be real, I'm not building a wonder for that. If I wanted bigger cities, I could just make 2 settlers instead. However, each camp, pasture and plantation improvement within 4 tiles of this wonder would provide me with extra amenity in that city that has been improvement. So let's check how many amenities I could get. That's a camp, so 1, 2, 3. Let's delete the city, potentially 4. If I could get this tile, 5. That's a pasture, 6. That's a pasture, 7. That's a pasture, 8. And I would reach this one as well, 9. So I could get myself 9 amenities from 1 Temple of Artemis, which is really good, because if we get, well, in amenities, if we see every 2 citizens require 1 amenity. If we have enough of them, we get a content status. However, if we have 3 extra amenities, our cities grow to happy and provide us with 10% extra yield, so production, science, gold, etc. And if we have +5, we go to ecstatic and provide us with 20% bonus yields. So keeping cities at least happy would be really nice, and Temple of Artemis would help us secure that, as well as provide us with housing and food on top of that. So I am really tempted to go towards Temple of Artemis direction. Let's start with that. Are you attacking this barb camp? Where is my Ochtav? You keep
The wicked king
around.
pursued the lover.
Discovered Chocolate Hills. +1 arrow score from a wonder, and I can promote my Ochtav. This one can move from forest, whatever. Okay, can I clean this? I should be able to. This great arrow score for a barb camp. Very nice. That's a tribal village, so this scout is looking to pay itself off. And we do have a lot of horses in our empire, so this city would have 2 horse tiles, and this city would have 2 horse tiles. These are gonna be really nice cities. Cannot say that about any other of the city marked so far. 40 gold, nice addition, and I can even buy myself potentially a builder. Would I want it? Maybe not yet. Get 1 improvement, but that's about it. We can do it later. However, I could buy myself another scout, discover what's around this territory. Getting extra arrow score through exploration could be nice. We found China. Seems like they are a little bit far away from me, so I don't mind sending a delegation to them as well. That's fine, and let's keep scouting around. So I have 1 scout. This one I'm gonna send towards the west. And my warrior can stay around my capital somewhere in case barbarians come over. And this one I can send towards the east to discover what's around the China's territory. Another city-state. Volin, train a galley, that's doable at some point. And it gives extra great people points from warfare. Not looking to do that. Which city do I settle first? Well, this city has more 2-2 tiles, so this one should be better. Let's settle that one first. Let's check if China has eaten all of the goody huts around his empire, because this side seem to be empty. And looking at him, he does look like the vacuum cleaner from Teletubbies, so probably has snorted everything out. I can heal my warrior in the city center, the unit heals faster. I don't know what I would do with him. Maybe I do. There is some undiscovered land close to my capital. Let's see what that has to offer. Let's go deeper into the tundra. If anything is left behind by China, it's gonna be there. Settle. And I will start with monument for extra culture, as well as faster border expansion. And looking at this,
nation lives.
pasture, camp. Potentially 3 camps. I could take this one for the city as well. So if I would trade with this city when I have all these improvements up, all my trade routes from other cities would give me 5 food and 5 gold. Maybe it's even better than my capital. Meaning that I should be looking to build Government Plaza from this city perhaps. As Government Plaza is one of those districts that, for internal trade routes, it provides 1 extra production. So if I would be trading with this city instead of my capital, I would get extra production out of it. I can check how would I plan to build my districts then. So I have a river network and I would like to make use of this desert. I could drop my Government Plaza here and I could surround it with commercial hubs all around the river network. This could net me an aqueduct and a nice industrial zone since we are already going towards that direction. Maybe something like this. Although Do I want an aqueduct or would I prefer a theater square here? I don't know, we'll make that decision later. And basically I'm building aqueducts to just give adjacency towards industrial zones for even more production. And looking at this desert city, I could even make those better. Another aqueduct, another industrial zone, +8, +5. This looks really nice. However, for now, it's wishful thinking. This only happens if the desert city gets a better. Other than that, I have no idea how I would feed that. So this one is gonna come late. I'm not gambling on it to be successful anytime soon. And now I could get myself early empire and a governor title, potentially. I am not gonna be building any more settlers until I probably get my ancestral hall after political philosophy. But since I invested already into foreign trade route, let's get that governor title, because we do have a decision to make. So, for governors, I could go with Magnus, if I would like to chop something in the Empire, but on top of that, surplus logistics for our internal trade routes are gonna benefit us with even more food, and provision would allow us to not consume population in the city while training settlers. On the other side, we have Bengala, which would give us more science and culture, and even more culture and science through its promotions, which could be great as well. So that's a decision that we will have to make, but pretty much these are the only two governors that I consider in the early game, unless it's like a niche situation or I'm just doing something different for fun. You see some hills, let's get a hill promotion for this guy. Let's go check this side out. How the coast looks like.
Several closely situated.
Torres del Paine, one of the best natural wonders in the game. And we are the first ones to find it, so we get 3 arrow score instead of just 1. Would be nice to settle it at some point. But it's very far away from my capital, so I have no idea if I would ever get a chance to do that. Oof. Don't kill my scout, please. That's why people are scouting more carefully. Kill the scout. Let's kill this scout. Bronze working has been boosted. Where is that barbarian camp? Okay. So let's send my warrior to deal with this one. And I have accumulated enough gold to buy myself a trader. Let's improve this city a little bit. Seems like China snorted out every goody hut in the area.
I shot an arrow into the air.
I only found myself 2. I have access to Temple of Artemis. Let's start raiding internally. My capital. So production and growth, what are you working? No, you're working horse style. I need your gold, I need you to grow faster. Extra food tile is better. So I have access to Temple of Artemis, but I do not have camp available just yet. And anyway, I need that settler out before I start building anything. And the next technology to research, we are going straight for commercial hubs. Already planned out the foundations of our empire. And we are gonna stick to it. Yes! Found something. We have some friends as well. Don't take this tile. Thank you. Ooh, a relic. We're gonna increase our faith accumulation and get to that goddess of the hunt faster. That's gonna be nice. And we finally will be able to replace God King with urban planning for extra production. Everyone is sending me their delegations now. Oh, guys, start hitting that camp. I want to steal it. Another goody hut. I want that. There's our goddess of the hunt. That's the only pantheon that I want here with so many camps. And the Aztecs are friendly with us, so let's declare friendship. Don't have to worry about war coming from that side. This isn't nice. Okay, let's get this barb camp. It may be that my warrior is dead. That was a noble sacrifice. Okay, okay. Fight the Ottoman. No. Traded my warrior for 40 gold and some era score. How much builder cost? 200 gold. So let's put in one turn into a monument. Let's bring in a settler. And now I don't have any defensive units, so maybe I should look to plug in a Gogi at some point to have at least some kind of defensive units.
Writing means...
Now I can buy myself a builder and improve my camps and pastures around my cities. That's a good investment of my gold, especially when we're already making 17 gold per turn. Now I'm not gonna be able to catch that scout, so let's keep scouting around. Here comes Persia from the last game. He can't get enough of me. Ready for a round 2? Well, I will send you a delegation because I'm kind of supposed to in a culture victory, so we'll see how that goes. Settle another city. And you are gonna start working on a monument as well. I need 3 arrow score. 7 turns. Well, I could make my unique improvement and make you up to secure that, but maybe I can discover more civilizations and city-states meanwhile. We'll see. I'm not gonna use it unless I absolutely have to. For this city, what would I want to make? I could use an extra builder maybe, so let's start working on that. We are gonna change our government in 2 turns. Aztecs got mad because I made a camp. Oh, well, it is what it is. None of my business. Okay, not really happy about this discovery. And we see somebody's walls here, maybe Byzantium or something. I can start making Temple of Artemis since my settlers are out. And I would like to improve one of my pastures to boost horseback riding. Okay, another civilization has been back.
It was luxuries like air conditioning that brought down the Roman Empire.
Let's plug in. Oh, I do not have a part for builders. That's fair enough. It's on the top 3, so for now I could get urban planning for more production, or I could get myself more gold. Let's keep production plugged in. Another civilization. It's an honor to meet you. And I will send you a delegation as well. Wait, did I send a delegation to Gaul? No, I didn't, but I don't have any money. Can I sell something? Let's sell truffles. That's fine. Because I will improve another luxury resource anyway. Send a delegation to Gaul, and I need 1 extra era score. I have 3 turns to do that. Maybe, we'll see. Builder charges, so I need... Yeah, let's get the horses online. And maybe I'll make you up on the last turn. Although I have to be going here, right? We'll see. It seems like we're getting Golden Age. Let's start going towards craftsmanship. And let's go with Magnus. Let's appoint Magnus to the city we're gonna be trading with, the city with most camps and pastures. Okay, you run away. You keep scouting. 2 turns until era ends. Where is my other scout? Let's see it. I will skip 1 turn. And if we don't get a score, I'm gonna improve my land with Miku up. Okay, no error score here. A trader from capital. Let's send this to a newer city to get that going. And this is my last turn, so I kinda have to make this improvement. I would've shot my error score by a little bit, but at least we're getting a golden age. Keep scouting around. We have our 1 charge builder. Let's improve our pasture. Goes back riding. Craftsmanship has been boosted and completed, so now I can plug in the builder card. Get those builders faster. And we get currency in 4 turns. Okay. We can improve our land a little bit. In terms of dedications, these 2 are straight for religion. I do not have a lot of faith accumulated, so it doesn't make sense for me to get these. Pen brush and voice is generally okay. 1 extra culture per specialty district. However, the most value for me will be getting science adjacency from commercial hubs, as this is gonna be our first district to make. The culture victory usually lacks science. Naturally, because we're gonna be going for theater square, so compensating a little bit with that would be nice. However, not necessarily too much, because as we progress through culture and technology trees, all the districts are getting more and more expensive to build. So the next cities that we're gonna settle, it will take longer for them to come online. However, if we delay the research of a lot of technologies, it's still gonna be relatively cheap. However, sometimes it's unattainable. We might need to get technology, especially if we would be going for a war or something. Gives me most production. Let's trade with this city. Is getting a builder. Gonna improve me more camps. We're gonna get more gold. Where you're heading? We have a scout in this area, so I can send this one north. A lot of pretty huts at this point probably are already collected, so now let's just uncover as much land as possible. There is another builder. Let's start improving my camps and pastures. That's a coastal tile, not worth scouting. I already know that it's covered in water. And I can get myself another builder while I have that card online. That's a camp. Let's get back my amenities online. Talking about amenities, let's check how my cities are doing. Only content. Can I buy something? I can buy honey. I can buy furs. How are you doing now? Happy. Oh, so 10% non-food yields, 10% citizens growth. Very nice.
Wealth consists.
We've discovered currency, and now I am gonna replace my districts. So, commercial hub, I need to swap tile. Place it down. This city has a commercial hub as well. But finish the Temple of Artemis for time being, and you finish that builder for time being. However, this city doesn't have access towards that, so how do I plan it? If I'm going for commercial hubs and industrial zones, I could get myself an aqueduct somewhere around here. I don't want to place districts next to a volcano. It takes a long time to repair them, just wasted turns, so I will place commercial hub in here because I already have access to it, and I would prefer to chop this tile, so after I chop it I could place an industrial zone in the area. Let's buy this tile and place that commercial hub. We can build it after the monument, but I would need to improve some tiles in the Empire. Fair enough. What are we going for next? I could start going towards industrial zones. I would need to improve some mines to get a boost for those, but that's very doable. Okay, let's send this scout to discover the coastline. And another amenity is coming online. Hit that scout. Let's uncover more maps so we can trade with civilizations. Like, for example, we wouldn't be able to trade with Xi'an because we have uncovered tiles all around the city. So it's kind of like trader cannot find the trade route to the city until we uncover the tiles. So that would be nice mini objective to do. Improve another elephant tiles. This city is gonna have a lot of productive tiles. Love to see it. What else to uncover? Let's check what's here. One charge for a builder. Improve this last pasture to increase our gold income. Okay, you heal up for one turn and run away. You cannot deal with that barbarian camp alone. And now we can get up here, scout the north side. Another pasture. Let's check our trade routes. Only 1 gold. That's weird. I have way more camps. Maybe it's not getting upgraded until it completes a trade route. I don't know, I never paid attention to that. Now let's start working towards that commercial hub, and I have another builder, so let's improve some pastures in this territory as well.
It is equally important to have
access to Government Plaza, and I think I'm gonna start building that. But we are gonna wait 3 turns until the city grows. So basically the thought process here is that if I finish this commercial hub, I'm not gonna get extra error score because it's only gonna be +2. I think we need +3 or +4 for splendid error score. So if I place Government Plaza first, we can get 3 error score from that. And since I'm gone with Magnus, I can get surplus logistics to grow my cities faster. And I'm gonna send this trader to the capital. Let's grow my capital a little bit, trading with Moscow. And let's check the trade route now. 7 food and 4 gold. Holy crap. That's what I'm talking about. Cree trade routes. Another pasture. What else to discover? Let's check around Kabul. Venice, another city-state for error score. Searching. What? A goodie hut? Oh, you shouldn't have. Let's just hope it's not stolen away from us. That's another camp that I would like to improve. Let's get that bonus going. Actually, I can steal this. Yes! Thank you, Gaul. You're taking care of me.
When I saw the house of Artemis that mounted to the clouds.
Beautiful. We have a temple of Artemis. Look at this gorgeous thing. How are our amenities looking? Happy, happy, happy. Anyone else has any other amenities? Amber, sure. How many extra amenities do I have? Now I am ecstatic. Ecstatic in all of my cities? No, this one is not ecstatic. Well, tough luck. But 2 of my cities are already providing 20% more non-food yields. It's very good. We're gonna be building everything faster. We're gonna be making even more money. Let's get that Government Plaza going, and for this city, let's establish a commercial hub first, and then we're gonna be heading towards more settlers. Okay, we're settling this land. 100 faith. Alright. Another camp.
A man on a
Here's our
horse,
first
divide and
government.
rule.
Oligarchy is good if you're suspecting war, because even when you get out of oligarchy, you keep that +4 combat strength card. But we're not looking for war, so I'm gonna pass it. It's between autocracy and classical republic. Getting extra yields towards government plaza, it's okay. 10% production towards wonders. I don't know how many wonders we're gonna be building in the early game. I'm not a big fan of building too many wonders. However, getting 15% extra grade points and amenity in cities with districts, as well as extra housing, that sounds really good to me. Both of these sound really good to me, so let's plug in urban planning. I'm not making currently any builders, so let's get caravansaries to get at least some kind of benefit out of it. And I might as well plug in colonization for the time being. And let's start accumulating some influence points. I don't see a specific city-state that I would like to get suzerainty of just yet. Maybe Venice for extra gold, maybe Auckland for coastal cities, which I don't yet have. So I'm gonna look to accumulate more of these envoys and then switch out my cards for Diplomatic League and essentially put one envoy in city-states to get extra one. Some bonuses, but not particularly interested in any single one. And for government, also worth mentioning that I got myself extra great people point because I want to get great merchants. Great merchants are amongst the best great people in the game early on, as we are able to get free trade routes for quite a few of them. On top of that, later in the game, there are one or two great merchants that providing 25% tourism boost towards our empire, I think from trade routes or something, so it's really good for culture victory as well. So let's get that Jankian faster. I want those steroids from our traders. And what else would I like to improve? Maybe this horse style. Could get that for myself. And since political philosophy is completed, maybe we can trade open borders with the civilizations. $21 gold from Persia. What is Egypt paying? You want 5 gold from me? Fine. Leech. Want 1 gold per turn. They're paying me 1 gold per turn, so that's okay. Let's keep open borders with all the civilizations that we made for extra tourism. And now I can go for games and recreation. And potentially I could get myself a Coliseum. So early in the game I am thinking about what kind of wonders, if any, I would like to build. And most of the wonders in the game are kind of niche or situational. However, if you're thinking about a specific wonder, Coliseum is pretty much universally good. This is one of the best wonders in the game and it comes relatively early. It provides 2 culture for each city center within 6 tiles of the wonder, as well as extra amenity. And on top of that, if you pair it with entertainment complex, you get high adjacency theater square. So if I would like to get a Coliseum, well, this city has already 2 districts, so it's either my capital or this city. And I'm not going towards harbors just yet, so I'm not going to be getting benefits from coastal cities yet. So where would I like to settle? That's a loyalty pressure, so maybe I would like to settle near that lake. Leaving me with a city here. That's some loyalty pressure, but maybe I could stabilize later on. Let's just do it like this. City here, and maybe a city next to Torres del Paine. So if I would place entertainment complex and a Coliseum on a flat tile, this would reach 6 cities. Well, this could be a city as well, but I think that one is out of reach. Yep, that one is out of reach. So this wonder would give me 12 culture and 6 amenities around my empire. is really nice. However, the unsung effect is bad. I would get high adjacency theater squares. And if I would place down another entertainment complex somewhere here, this city could have another +4 theater square, +5 even. And would this city have a reach? Not really, barely have a reach. However, this could easily another +5, and then I could steal one tile, do something like this, make a theater square circle. This looks really good, so maybe I am getting a Coliseum. In which case I would have to reassign Magnus to my third city. I should rename these cities. I can't be asked to pronounce it. And I would need myself a few builders, but it's gonna take a while until we research that. So if you're looking for a wonder to build, you can never miss with a Coliseum. I will buy another basher, and I need to start selling my horses. I already capped on them. 14 gold per turn, 5 extra gold per turn, 14 gold flat. Okay. I will go with Ancestral Hall now, but let's finish that commercial hub. 2 turns only. And I will promote Magnus. I actually don't need Magnus right now, since I'm gonna be building a wonder in this city. So let's get Bengala and appoint him to my capital. Actually, should I appoint him here if I have my government plaza? This city is gonna be bigger, but this city is gonna have more great work, so maybe actually let's get value out of it.
We are by the
Another civilization met. China wants to be friends with me. I don't mind that, so that's my immediate neighbors that want to be friendly with me. Very good, so I don't have to worry about war anytime soon. Nobody has any new amenities for me? England has olives. I take it. Now I can start building myself a market. Let's explore Aztec lands. Another continent discovered. Let's go for auto exploration. I'm tired of micromanaging these units. However, my commercial hub's now completed. We're kinda have a foundation of our empire, so I think that I'm gonna end the episode here. And thank you guys very much for watching. One love. I'm out.